Sri Krishna Paramatma here wants the readers of Bhagavad Gita to be cautious of wrong preachings on attaining divinity. Pleasure in heaven is not the highest attainment for a spiritual seeker. Sri Krishna Paramatma doesn't condemn the enjoyment of pleasure, he is instructing us to be not controlled by it. If we are in a state where we cannot live without comfort and luxury, then we definitely need to do some work on ourselves. All material possession we gain always comes with a side effect of insecurity, fear, control, anxiety, etc. Once we start possessing some things, our mind focuses on protecting it by fighting the side effects of the contradicting thoughts. So the thoughts on material possession exponentially grows in our mind. Finally, we are totally lost from our spiritual path. The path appears once we make up our mind to exploring the inner truth as our primary goal of the life, by realizing the dangers in material possession. Sri Krishna Paramatma says, Arjuna, Vedas talk about so many worldly things as well. It talks about the three categories of personalities in a human, or in a matter of fact all living beings, Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. I am asking you to be free from all three. Don't be bound by any categories or labels. You are limitless in essence. Don't be deluded by the varieties and contrast offered by this reality which you perceive to be true. The experiences of pleasure and pain is of course real, but you want or dislike certain things for the sake of your body and comfort. But it's common sense to know that this body is going to die one day. Then why spend your life to sophisticate this impermanent body rather than exploring what's really keeping this body alive? We must strive to attain total disinclination to the worldly things. There are three stages for this. Stage 1. Seeker has no hatred towards unfavorable circumstances. Stage 2. Seeker is not concerned about the circumstances. Stage 3. Seeker is totally unbothered about what's happening around for any circumstances. Please note that we have right to respond to any circumstances when we sense danger for ourselves or others. The stages here implies the constant state of mind for a mature aspirant. Sri Krishna Paramatma says, Arjuna, why would a true spiritual warrior take a cup of water when he is flooded by water through all sources around? Similarly, the ritualistic paths for emancipation are no longer needed for an aspirant who has already disidentified his worldly self and has his awareness on the Supreme Self all the time. Sri Krishna Paramatma here implies that we should not be deluded by right and wrong, keeping the materialistic actions, giving materialistic outcomes to be our goal in life. No. We should always strive to lift the curtains of ignorance in our mind and develop the ability to discriminate between what's real and what's unreal. Sri Krishna Paramatma says, Arjuna, perform your duties but do not lay your mind on the results of your actions. Neither be inclined towards non-action. Here we need to be careful about the famous misinterpretation of Gita by all the popular preachers, as you have the right to action but not to the results of the actions. Sri Krishna Paramatma never asked to do mundane actions and not care about the results. Unlike other living beings, humans have the ability to reap the benefits of samskara, which is the remembrance of emotional patterns of past life experiences. And we can make new choices of actions wisely to guide oneself towards the spiritual path. Sri Krishna Paramatma instructs the readers of Bhagavad Gita to, number 1, make new actions wisely in this life, not misguided by the selfish motives or controlled by your samskaras. Number 2, make the actions effortless by keeping your awareness on God. Number 3, do not worry about the consequences of actions or be stressed about the favorable outcomes for the efforts made by you.